Hello. Hi, how are you? It is Tong Diva. Thank you so much for showing up today. If you are watching the replay, that is just a second. I have to adjust something. Okay, thank you for joining me. My name is Tong Diva. I am a social media strategist for the Social Media Diva. I help businesses take their business from a local setting to a social setting on Facebook so that they can position their business to financially benefit and make money. So please bear with me for just a second while I go to all my other lives. Looks like I'm frozen. Hello, everybody. I am Tong Diva, your social media diva. What I do is I help people strategize because I am a social media strategist. I help you take your business from local to social, meaning I help you take your business so that you can build a platform on Facebook, guys, and go from local to social. And so today I'm going to be discussing 9 tips that you can use that will help you with, just a second. I'm trying to find my notes here. So I want to say hello, live stream. Thank you so much for being here. It looks like I'm frozen here with Periscope, so I'm going to restart with Periscope because it's like I'm frozen. So I will deal with Periscope later. Thank you for your patience. Please share this video. And thank you for joining in. I really, really appreciate it. I'm just trying to pull up my notes. If you just give me a quick second. Somehow I misplaced my notes. Okay, so here we go. I am sorry, guys. Thank you so much for taking out the time. If you are watching the replay, guys, I apologize so much. I just want to tell you that I really appreciate your time. But you know, a lot of people, they say that I don't like to advertise on Facebook because it's a scam, or they suck all your money dry, and they don't give you anything. So what I'm going to go over is 9 tips when we're talking about Facebook advertising. Now, if you don't have a fan page, you want to go ahead and create a fan page. It takes less than 2 minutes to do so, and you basically, if you're on your desktop, or you could just in your somewhere on your page, either to the left or the right. If you're on your mobile device, it will say create a page. So I am talking to people who have already established themselves as business owners, and they want to start advertising on Facebook. And so we're going to go over some 9 things to think about, 9 tips. And the first thing you want to think about is you want to stay away from being emotional. You don't want to be emotional about the money that you're investing, because that has a certain little mentality that you are investing in. It's called the lottery mentality. And what do I mean by the lottery mentality? Well, you know, where you go to those slot machines and you put in a quarter, and then you hope that all 3 of those little things on the, you're going to get 3 fruits or 3, whatever the theme of the lottery machine is. I personally haven't played a lottery machine. I know that's hard to believe, but I haven't. But if you have stayed in any type of a hotel or casino, you see the people sitting there and they're just da-ling-ling, 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 right? So most of the time, they'll sit there all day long looking for what? Those 3 things to match, so that they can either double, triple, quadruple, 100-druple their money, right? And so you don't want to have the lottery mindset when it comes to your ads that you do on Facebook. It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, the question is, do you have your business bullseye? And if you don't have your business bullseye, I have a video that talks more in detail about that. But basically, I am talking about when, you know, with a bullseye, you have a dart and you aim at something specifically, right? And so when you're aiming at something specifically, then you want to make sure that you just want to make sure that you know what you are aiming at. And so that's your bull's eye. So that's your audience, who you're talking to. And I go more into detail on that video, so feel free to watch it. But you want to know who your business bullseye is. Nothing is automagical. That is my word, guys. It is not automagical. So it's not, it's kind of like riding a bike when you're doing Facebook ads, right? When you are learning to ride a bike, what happens? You get up on the bike, or do you immediately, the first time, learn how to ride that bike when you were a child? You know the answer. The answer was no, you did not. Absolutely. And so with that being said, if you did not ride that bike, automatically you had to try. And what happened? A lot of times you skinned your knee, you had a little blood, you cried, dad or mom would, oh, it's gonna be all right. But what did they tell you? Get right back on that bike, keep riding, because you're gonna get better. It's the same thing with the mindset. You want to change. Hashtag flip your mindset. So remember, guys, my tagline is always, you want to position your business to financially benefit so that you can draw and attract people to your business, right? Because they're interested in what it is that you do, whatever your niche is. So you always want to position your business to financially benefit, and Facebook ads is one way that you can do that. But you have to have the right mindset about, number one, about the money that you spend, and number two, the time the time that it takes to master it. So it's not an automagical thing that's going to happen. What do I mean by that? Like, once again, it's not like going to that lottery slot machine. Think about this too. I wanted to talk about this. On Super Bowl day, right? Everybody's looking forward to not only the football game, but they're also looking forward to what? The advertisement, because those guys, the brands, the advertisers, they are paying thousands and thousands of dollars just for 1 to 2 minutes time, guys. And so it costs a lot. Now, my question is this: if they pay $500,000-$600,000, close to $1 million for 2 minutes of the prime station for that evening, answer me one question. Do you think that they make that money back times 3 or 4? So do you think if they put in $1 million, they get back $2 million right away? No, of course they don't. See, it's about being consistent and being the player in the platform, being the player on the team. And so that is what Facebook advertising is like. You are being a player on the platform. And so if you play long enough, then eventually you're going to start seeing results. And so, it's really amazing how much money they pay for those 2 minutes, but they're not making that money back right away. It may be over time that they grab someone to be a part of a customer of their brand or of their product or service. Maybe they didn't even know about the product or service, or maybe they start to think differently because they love the advertisement so much. Guys, advertisement works. It really does. So you have to, number one, it's not a lottery slot machine. Number two, paid ads are an investment. So if you pay $50, you're going to get back 1,000, right? No, you're not. You're not going to get back 1,000. There is a way for you to strategize that. You can strategize that, and I go into that more in my 10-week class. So another thing is that you want to think about is that you want to make sure you have the data to figure out what is working for you. Here's the thing. If you're lost and frustrated and you don't know where to go, to start focusing on the basics, right? And so I will be posting something like I'll have an e-guide, and it'll talk about some Facebook ad metrics. You have to measure metrics on what you should be tracking. Okay. The next thing is, and I think that's number 5, is to focus on your cost per click. If you have been in your Facebook ad manager, guys, then you will know what I'm talking about. And on the in your Facebook profile, or let me see, what is it called? In your Facebook ad manager, you will say CPC. Okay, so when you do the metrics and you look at what's going on, you're able to either raise your CPC or lower it. Okay, so here's the thing: the cheaper the cost per click, the more eyeballs that you will receive on your sales page. Okay, so that means you're going to get more leads. You're going to get more chances to have somebody to buy your product or service. Okay, but none of that really matters, guys, if you don't get more clicks. So you need to focus on getting your cost per click down, down as cheap as possible. Also, number 6, you want to give your cold traffic. Remember, even though you zoomed in, you bullseye exactly, and you know who you're talking to, you still give them time to warm up because they're not your warm market. They have the same interest, but they need time to warm up to you. So you always want to have a face behind a business name so that they can get to know you as a person. This is why Facebook gives you a timeline as well as a way to create a page. Because believe it or not, I have had a lot of people that have come on board and liked my page, the Social Media Diva, but they're all over the place in my other pages, liking my other pages. They're also on my timeline, liking what I'm talking about on my timeline. So you see, they are warming up to you, the brand, the name behind the brand, okay? So, don't think that they're just going to jump right away and just buy everything and go into your offer. Give them a little time. And just remember, it takes at least 5 to 10 times of them seeing you before they even think about, oh, okay, well, maybe I should invest in what she's talking about. That would work. Or maybe it's the topic that you're talking about. And also, you want to track your ads. Here, I have some information that I get a resource every day, 2-3 times a day. And here it says, if you spend $50 on advertising and you're not keeping track of your data, you're not going to learn much. You're not going to learn much. So you're like throwing your money out the window. So here are some of the things that when you post an ad, which we call a campaign, you need to be tracking some things, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's about 10 things that you need to be tracking. And so I will put that on my e-guide, and you'll have to go and click the link, and then I'll provide that information to you. The next thing is, one of them is your cost per lead, your cost per click, which I already talked about that, your click-through rate, but there's many more, okay? So you want to review and tweak your ads. I can't tell you how many times I noticed from the insights, and there's a tab that says Insights, how I noticed certain things about the audience and how they were responding. And so a lot of times I would go in there and maybe either switch my audience, or I would try a lookalike audience, or sometimes, listen guys, a lot of times the best thing to do, just get rid of it altogether and start over from scratch. Sometimes if you change the photo or you change the wording, it just picks up and goes. And then sometimes no matter what you do with that ad, it just won't work. So it's most of the time when I take traffic training every week on Tuesdays, our coach tells us, just scratch it and start over. That way you can really identify, oh, this is the old one. This is what I did. This is the new one. Oh my goodness, look at the difference. So that way you're able to learn. Remember, it's like riding a bike. When you're riding the bike, you lean too far to the right, or you may be leaning too far to the left. And so based on that, then you know how to just, and it's the same thing with your ads. You'll get used to it. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn, oh, so this works for that works. And what works for one person doesn't always work for others. But when you have a coach or you have a social media strategist like me, it will help a lot when you kind of bounce off ideas on, hey, I tried this and this, what do you think? And not that I'm the person that's going to be the go-to person, but in my Facebook group, we will be doing that, bouncing off of each other and say, hey, here's a copy of an ad. This is what I did. What do you think? And then we can go from there. Also, you want to, number 9, you want to play offense, not defense. So, that's really important. You want to, not focus on scoring as many points as possible. Now the question is, how does that apply to what you paid out for your Facebook ad? Well, let's say you had maybe 5 campaigns. You spent $100 on each of them, $500. 3 of them fail and 2 of them succeed. Then the 3 that failed lost $300, and the 2 that succeeded made $200. So you're $100 in the hole from where you started. But the majority of people are running new traffic, and they're going to say, oh my goodness, I lost $100. And if that doesn't work, I failed. The sky is falling. Remember, I did a video about that, about the microwave mentality. Okay. You can't have the microwave mentality. You're expecting fast results. Because you don't get fast results, that means you're not succeeding. And that's not true. It's back to riding that bike. It takes time. You got to fall, you get back up, you get back on that bike, because each time mentally your brain is tracking that, and it's knowing, oh, okay, this is what I do. I need to hold it just this way. Oh, okay. So when I did this, it changed. So a lot of times, some people, they buy data. They go out there and they buy data so that they know exactly who their audience is. Now, me personally, I have several strategies that I'm using without buying data that helps me zoom in for absolutely free. It just takes work and time, and there's nothing wrong with it. And here, guys, just one thing that you just want to always remember: there is no automagical. Don't have the lottery mindset. And so, when you're doing paid advertisement, start out little. One little tip that I can give you is that you just want to have a lot of people coming to your page. So having a consistent campaign. That means that you have a page campaign where you're going out there, you're zooming in on your business bullseye, whatever your business, whatever it is that you are, who you're talking to, your audience, your target audience. So you would target that audience, and you could spend anywhere between, I think Facebook makes you spend minimum $1 a day. So $30 a month can have people just consistently coming to your page. And then from there, guys, when you also have them sharing your videos, and you're engaging with them, and your page is always active throughout the day. So that brings me to the next step, which is, as a social media strategist, a lot of people, they find themselves on Google or YouTube, and they're just trying to find tools and strategies for turning their social media platform into cash, right? And it's really not that Facebook pays you. It's a wonderful, awesome platform. And guys, you have to remember, when it comes to Facebook ads, there are nearly 2 billion people every day on Facebook. Secondly, and that is daily users. Secondly, that's about 500,000 new profiles are created every 6 seconds. 500,000 Facebook profiles are created every 6 seconds. So guys, this thing is going to just go into the billions and trillions that are using Facebook. This is the platform. And if you are not positioning your business to financially benefit from all of this 500,000 of people opening up, that is probably right in your niche, in your market, guys. Because listen, Facebook knows everything about each of the users. They know what television shows you watch. They know when you're online. They know when you're offline. They know it. They are even providing this amazing platform for us, which is Facebook Live. Guys, you can't get any better than this. You would have to pay marketing people, and then you've got to get the cameras and all these things that you would have to do just to be online. And Mark Zuckerberg, which I saw him the other day, by the way, he is putting all of this together for you. And there's no time limit, guys. That's what's so amazing. You can talk for an hour to your niche market, and he's not going to cut you off. As a matter of fact, the Facebook algorithm states that statistics show that the longer you talk, sometimes Facebook likes it and they boost you up even more. Sometimes you show up and say, we suggest this person just because you're consistent. So that leads me to the next thing. Why aren't you doing Facebook Lives every day, guys? Every single day. I am online every day at 3:15. I am generally on my fan page, The Social Media Diva. But right now I am on live stream. I am on Periscope. I am on Hangouts Live on air. That is who I am talking to at this very moment, guys. So I got 4 platforms at one time running and talking. And so let me ask you a question. If a popular movie producer personally told you that he wanted to produce your movie script, that you've been developing and working on for years, and it's your baby and you're excited about it, and this producer is popular and he can get it done, and he personally said he's interested, would you go get Ray Ray down the street to do it? Or would you go with a movie producer that knows what he's doing? And even if it's not his genre, he may have other business partners that is in that market that can get it done for him, right? So it's the same thing with Facebook advertising. Why would you purchase, other platforms, ways of doing it, when you already have this platform right here? You got Facebook Lives, you got create a page. All of these platforms are absolutely free. Now, what I do is I teach you and help you learn what the most important first steps are, so that your potential customers can relate to your product or service. I help you to understand why and how posting with the wrong words or the wrong pictures can stagnate or kill your business. Know what to post on your fan page. What startup platforms are there? And that's what my 10-week course is going to be covering. It's going to be covering how to construct a Google Hangout Live inside of your Facebook fan page, as well as inside YouTube. How can you craft a Facebook ad so that it promotes people to engage with you, and you can bring those costs per clicks down, right? Because you don't want it to be over a certain amount. That's what I've learned from my coaching traffic school. You do not want your cost per clicks, because they will start penalizing. Facebook will penalize you if you don't figure it out. Okay, so I encourage you to take my 10-week course. And in my 10-week course, you're also going to set up a landing page, so that when you tell people to purchase or to buy something, there's a button right below that allows them to do it. So I'll be teaching you that platform. And guys, it does not require programming skills or anything. It's just point, click, and get it done. Secondly, I will be showing you how to create a landing page. You need a landing page. It helps you to look more professional, and instead of just putting all of this stuff on your Facebook timeline, you have a way and a platform for them to click on it and make it happen. And so, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. That is pretty much it for today. And I'm just going to go ahead and review once again the 9 tips that you can use and think about for your Facebook advertising. And one is you want to think like a business owner. I think I didn't cover that. I covered that in a different way, where I was saying that it's not automagical. It's like riding a bike. So you want to think like a business owner, and business owners understand the mindset of advertising, and they realize, number two, that it's not a lottery. It's not like you go put $1 in and you get $5 back, or you put 25 cents in the slot machine and you get $1 million back. Guys, it doesn't work like that for Facebook ads. It is a process. And then it's number 3, know that when you have ads on Facebook, it is considered an investment. So when you make an investment, and remember I use the analogy of Super Bowl advertisers, how they spend nearly millions of dollars for just 2 minutes, but we know that they don't make those millions of dollars back tomorrow. And so we need to know that doing advertisement is an investment in your business, because remember, my tagline is that you want to position your business to financially benefit by using social media, because social media has all the people. They know the people that fit right into your niche, right? Also, you want to know what data works. You need to, know what works and not what doesn't work. And I'm going to provide an e-guide, guys, and it's only going to be a low price. Yes, you need to go ahead and get it. And you'll see and it'll talk about some things that you can do. You want to focus on bringing your cost per click down. It needs to be low, because Facebook can sometimes, they will penalize you, and they'll get really upset if you can't figure out how to tweak it and make sure your engagement is high, but your cost per click is low. And it's better for your pocket too, right? Who wants to pay more for advertisement? And also, number 6, you want to give your cold market, your cold traffic, even though it's your business bullseye that you're zooming in on. And I did do a video about that. You can click on my fan page, the Social Media Diva. I do have video up. But you want to give your cold market, your cold traffic, some time to warm up, to get to know you. That's why it's good to be transparent and they see a face behind the business. Also, you want to track your ads. You want to use like a journal and track certain things like how many clicks, how many leads you're getting. Those are things you want to do. And you want to review and tweak your ads. So when you're tweaking them, did you use the right picture? What kind of picture should you use? Because the pictures you use could make your business blow up, or it could it could stagnate your business, where you're paying for this ad but nothing's happening. That's what I mean by stagnating your business. So if it's not working, just remember, guys, just to start over with a new Facebook ad. A lot of times that works. And number 9, play offense, not defense. Don't get all worked up into wanting instant results, having that microwave mentality where if you don't get instant results, then that means you are an instant failure. That's not true. It's back to that analogy of riding the bike. It takes time, and you need to make sure that you study and that you take courses and you make that investment in your business. Now, you may just pay an assistant because maybe you need to focus on promoting your business, and that's okay. Then have your assistant take the course. But what I'd like to do for you guys today is to offer you a free 10-day boot camp where it allows you to learn the strategies, more strategies to be the hunted and not the hunter, because it's important for people to be coming to you asking for more information versus you going to the person and saying, hey, you want to see my program? Let me show you this, and just blindly sending messages. I just got a message just now where somebody sent me their links to their business. I didn't ask for those links, but they sent them to me anyway, which in my opinion, I feel that's because I've taken the time out and invested thousands of dollars to make sure and got me a coach, okay, to make sure that I'm doing this the proper way, guys. And that is what my 10-week course will touch on. I'm not going to go into it very heavily, but it'll be enough information for you to understand what you need to not do. 10 things to not do when you're trying to advertise your business. As a matter of fact, I'm going to place that as an e-guide, and you guys can purchase that from me. 10 things to not do when you are starting your business and you are trying to market your business online. We know that people are out there, but there are different things. It's called Facebook etiquette, guys. It's Facebook etiquette. So I'm going to provide my e-guide for you so that you can learn the Facebook etiquette and learn what you need to do to have people hunting you versus you hunting them. And spamming is what they call it. Spamming people's messages. Just because I'm your friend doesn't mean you have to send me links and spam me. What I should do is be courteous. If I come to your house, I don't just bust your door open and say I'm here. I knock on your door and I say, hello, how are you? And I ask, can I? It's courtesy, guys. And so we need to learn those courtesies and those strategies so that people hunt us for our business or service versus me hunting you and you feeling like, oh Lord, here she come again, and hiding. This is a funny one. Hide your wallet, hide your friend on Facebook. Hide your friend, block your friend, because here they come. They just bloop. They posting all these links and throwing all this stuff up in either in your messenger on the Snapchat, Facebook, Snapper, how's your day? And they posting all their advertisement there. The only thing that I post on my how my day is doing is what I'm doing with my grandson, right? I put that because that's nice. I put, hey, I'm about to do a live from time to time. If you want to come join, I think that's great. But all that posting your ads and all of that, that's not what it's for, guys. I don't want to see it, and I don't unfriend you, but I say do not see her day. Because all she ever posts is advertisements. Like, I'm not a real person. Like, what did you have for dinner? Are you real? Are you just throwing up ads, So guys, it's just not the thing that you want to do. You can do it. Maybe it's getting results for you, and I applaud you if that's getting results. But I just want to attract people. I don't want to annoy people, okay? So thank you so much for listening to the 9 tips that can help you advertise on Facebook. And I will be here tomorrow at 3:15. I have been challenged by my coach. I'm going to be doing 2 videos a day. I just haven't decided the time. It's probably going to be in the morning. Probably going to have to be 6 or between 7 and 8 a.m. before my grandson wakes up, because it's very difficult once he wakes up, because I feed him breakfast and we do some playtime and phonics and all kinds of activities. And so it's kind of difficult for me to, just take out the time to talk to you and be here for you and focus on you. He's grabbing and looking and coming. You probably even seen some of my videos. He even knocked my camera down. but I love him to death, and he's more important, right? So anyway, guys, thank you so much. And please share this video. If you are on live stream, share this with your network. Come on back tomorrow at 3:15 and see what we're going to be talking about. You know, it's May, it's getting warm, everybody's all excited, so it's time for us to make some money with our businesses, guys, and that is what I am here for. I am Tom Diva, the social media diva, your social media strategist. I help businesses take their business from local to social and help you make money for your business on social media. I am so excited to have the privilege and the honor to be here for you, and thank you so much, Facebook Live, for being here. I really appreciate it. And share this video if you got any value out of it. Thank you so much. And you have a awesome, wonderful evening. What are you talking about? Am I about? A bot? Take care. Bye-bye, Facebook. Thank you, live stream, for being here. And thank you so much, Google Hangouts, for hanging out with me.